Hey guys, it's early here, so I gotta keep it kind of quiet. But I'll be on and off the mic. But pay attention. Look, this is your current point to possibly get rejected. Let me make this a little thinner or not so bright. Ah, come on. So look, you can see we're currently getting rejected right now. If we push up 60,770. If we push above that, 63,081. This is the B1 chart, 62,558, kind of close to this target up here. Also, notice on the Coinbase, the Euro chart, if you your next target above is 52,110. If you convert that from USD from Euro to USD, that matches this next target on the B1 chart. So we're just gonna watch this play off a little bit and see how high it goes, guys. It could be a fake out. We could be headed to the moon. A number of things could be happening right now, guys. I can't tell you for sure. All I can tell you is if we push up, 60,777 is a likely point to get rejected. I'll cover these charts in a bit, but you can see we have been respecting this yellow fib circle. We pushed up, we got rejected right here, so we could start coming back down. Notice they found perfect support on this blue ring. It'd be interesting to see how price respects these rings after this pump. But all I'm showing you is your most likely points to get rejected. If we push up, this is probably where you're going to get rejected on the B1 chart. On the C1 chart, this target's way the hell up there, 68,272. It's possible if you get to that point, you'll get rejected. It is interesting that this target here on the Euro chart matches this target here on the B1 chart. Again, I told you before, it was possible the stock market could crash. Coincidentally, by that date, they passed a stimulus package, and right on the day I said we'd probably crash was the day we pumped like crazy. And I said if markets are up, Bitcoin will be up, guys. But this is the weekend. I call this weekend effery, so enjoy the ride, but I'm just giving you targets to watch. And since we're pumping, and if you follow me on Twitter or you subscribe to these charts, I did say pay attention to this point on the Euro chart. I know Euro is 49,602. Currently for Bitcoin, we're at 59,812. But interestingly, if you look at this Euro chart, which is similar to my previous TA with another chart, but you can see right here, resistance, 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 just like that other chart, guys, but this time we're using the Euro chart. Support, right? So look where we found resistance right here. So it's very likely the same thing that played out before. We got a pump, but notice we're getting rejected here. So that's why I say always refer to different charts. So we're getting rejected here. It's possible we push above. If we do, your next target is right here, this yellow line above. But if we get rejected, then it's possibly come down to this target below. But I just want to show you why I'm showing this as a possible top for the Euro chart. And obviously, if we start coming down, regardless if you're looking at Euro or USD or pesos or whatever, if we're topped out on one chart, then we'll be topped out on this chart as well, even if we didn't make it to resistance. That's why it's good to always have different exchanges, different pairs, and just different methods or different ways of charting each one, so you can find those potential targets to hit. And it looks like just the Euro chart alone might show that we're at least topped out, potentially to come down, just for a bit. I'm not saying we have to crash. Again, it's swing trading, guys. I have to keep telling you that. Some people forget this. We're in a bull run. What are you doing shorting or selling? You should just stay in. Well, if you swing trade, then you can make more profit, and you play it on the way up and the way down. If you're just staying in long term, then just do that. Yeah, inflation, we're going to the moon. I hear it. Everybody says it. Everybody believes it. Maybe that's what'll happen. I think we're in the start of deflation. I think the Feds are pumping this. They're doing a good job right now. Maybe it's the hype, but I think it'll be short-lived. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. I'm sorry, I do have to respond to that. Shorting this market is extremely dangerous. All right, let's see here. Extremely dangerous to short this market. Well, let's see. So I don't know what you consider a short. I mean, you could short $50 if you want, but I sold here. I call that a short. Actually, I bought here, sold here. Okay, so this was a long. This was a short. This was where I bought. This is where I sold. This is where I bought. This is where I sold. Actually, it wasn't very dangerous. If anything, it was just profitable. That wasn't dangerous to me. You buy at support, you sell at resistance. You buy at support, you sell at resistance. And you know what? A video I put out like 4 or 5 days ago, I told you exactly that this is what would play out. Resistance, support, resistance, support. Go back and watch 3 or 4 videos back. I said that this is the pattern we'd be in. I think when we were like right here, maybe right here. But again, not dangerous, profitable. But if you don't know what you're doing, it probably could be dangerous, so be careful. Especially if you have a low IQ. No offense if you have a low IQ. I mean, that happens. No, I said the perfect short. If you're referring to the video that was called the perfect short, That was a perfect short. Those subscribed to my charts know that. We hit a target. I said, this is where you want to take your profit. It was a perfect short. When I say perfect short, it hit to the dollar. I mean, literally to the dollar, and got rejected and came down. That was the perfect short. If you didn't watch the video and you can't understand that, I'm explaining it to you now. That was the perfect short. I gave you targets to the upside and the downside in that video. I think that's actually the same video where I showed that the pattern we're currently in right now. Let me see what else you guys are saying. Dumps are part of bull markets. Yeah, guys, I'm playing this on the way up and the way down. Watch the last live stream. We played the hell out of that. It started dropping. Yeah, good movie. It started dropping and then hit my target and pushed up. And we pumped ever since that point. If you stayed in, you're up like, what, 30%, 25%, something like that? Watch that last live stream. I wasn't talking that much on it, but you can watch the charts play out. Hey guys, if you do want to access these charts, the website is right here. So this one I'm just doing Bitcoin. During the week I do the DXY, the Dow Jones. I had Theta up. This is just Bitcoin. But if you do want to access these charts, guys, they play out live. Just click the link and they load up. I don't think I've done a live stream on the weekend. This is a first for me. Let's see here. So if you do want, my resolution of the monitor is so small, the icons are huge. If you do want to subscribe to these charts, guys, here is the link. If you want to take advantage of the lifetime, make sure you contact me through the contact page. And I can't copy and paste. What the hell? This is the website, guys, if you want to sign up. Well, thank you, 7 Fights. Yeah, they played out. I mean, if you go back and look through my tweets, or just go back and watch some of my previous videos, just look at the targets I gave, look at the patterns I was giving you, and then watch the next video and see how it played out. They're all in chronological order, just one by one. And again, there's no guarantee one resistance will hold, one support will hold. But pretty much when you come down and you can see that it held previously, look to the left, the more times it was tested, then likely that's your support. And this was the pattern we were in. I made a tweet about this. This was the pattern that we were in, this rising wedge. And I did say that it was bearish divergence, but hey, this is Bitcoin. It can go either way, but this is what seemed to happen. We broke to the upside from this rising wedge. So if we come back down, your next likely support level is going to be around 59,000 to 58,639. Let me get this back down here. So again, I'm just going to let this play out for a bit and we'll see what happens. Do pay attention to this ring right here. It'll be interesting to see if we ride down that one ring. All right. Oh, by the way, just a quick update. By the way, guys, if you want to take advantage of the lifetime option, again, I'm not doing lifetime, so if I'm not doing it again. So if you want lifetime, you have to do it today because I'm not giving that option for lifetime until the next live stream, which will probably be Monday. So if you don't get it today, then you have to wait till Monday. So it does look like, and let me show you this chart here. Just want to show you this ring, how well we've been respecting this yellow ring right here. And also look at this. This is on the 30-minute. All right. So this is you know, we could retrace back down to this ring. You can see we're coming down. But look at the RSI. Keep in mind this is on the 30-minute. All right. But notice it's starting to. We got these white. You got these dark green bars. You got these light green bars starting to kind of curl down. Right. Your RSI is coming down and starting to curl down. So it looks like we'll come down and test a support. So it's possible. Looking at this chart here, we could come down and possibly, well, we already hit this support here almost, 58,938, but we could come down and test. A lot of times what happens is when you this might be more accurate. Again, I'm using fib channel lines. Even though we didn't come up and test it, this is our resistance right here. So if we come down, a likely point to pop to, again, when you break to the upside like this, a lot of times you'll come back down, you'll test the top, and then push up higher. So that's one scenario. So if you're looking for a point to potentially, you know, another entry point if you expect it to go higher, would be right here around 58,479. But again, let me show you this yellow ring. So we kind of rode up at its resistance, came down, rode down it. It was already created when Price was doing this, by the way. Came up as resistance, perfect resistance, rode down this ring, right? Came down, resistance, dropped down, found support. This was in yesterday's live stream. This is where everybody bought in or should have bought in. And then we came up, we got rejected right here. We rode right down this ring, came back up as resistance. Notice we found some chop here. As soon as we crossed this ring, we rode up to this ring. As soon as we crossed this ring, we got chopped, we got topped out right here. So it is very possible that we come down and test the support level. So on this chart, if we come down, let me go to another chart here. So 57,669. I'm looking, this is the 1 hour. So the 1 hour looks like it's starting to curl over. This is your current support right here on this chart. 59,546. But again, this is on the 1 hour, and you can see this is starting to, you got a light green bar here. It looks like it's starting to roll over a bit. I need to put this on the 3 hour. Let's see what the this is on the 3 hour. So the 3 hour, I don't know. I mean, look at this on the 3 hour, guys. I mean, it was just a pump out of nowhere. So according to the 3 hour, this could go higher, but you could retrace back down a bit before going higher. But it is interesting, we're getting rejected right here at this ring. But if we do push up, you will get a rejection here at 60,770. You push above that, your next target is 62,484. And again, this target right here, if you go and you go Euro to USD, 52,110 is very close to 62,487. I am curious what the let me load that theta chart up. So when I created this chart right here, I created this chart. This is theta. I created this chart when we were right here. When price was right here, we topped out right at this fib channel line. Notice we came up. So this fib channel line right here, make this really bright and thick. So that was our resistance up here. We got topped out. Notice that we've been respecting this fib channel line right here. and we came down. So you're expecting these fib channel lines that are angled like this, and you're expecting the ones that are angled like this. But notice how accurate this has been. It's crazy. So we came down, let's see here. We pushed up, we got resistance right here. Came down, we found support right here on this fib channel line. Pushed up, resistance. Came down as support, support, perfect support right here. Dropped below it, came up as resistance. Topped out right here. Again, you go back and you look left. A lot of support and resistance right here. So we topped out at this point. We came down, we found support here, found resistance here. So again, you just play the damn, you buy it support, sell it resistance, you're making a killing with theta. I updated this chart. If you have access, just hit refresh. Well, yeah, we got rejected because, guys, always refer to different charts, but that's what I was showing you right here. This chart, even though it's the Euro chart, you can see how accurate this has been. And this is what I tell you, when you have access to the chart, look left and see how many times we were rejected. A particular fib channel line. This is the trajectory that price is following on the Euro, BTC Euro chart. Resistance, 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 flipped as perfect support. And we got a lot of chop through here. And look, we came up, tested it, and got rejected. So that's why I say, you know, even though we're not necessarily at a support and resistance level on the Bitcoin chart, because we're coming up on the Euro chart that's been very accurate, you can use this to decide, okay, time to put in a short. And just coincidentally, this yellow ring happened to match right here where we got rejected on the Euro chart. And we are breaking back below. This could have been a fake out, guys. Look, we're coming down. Who put in a short? I'm just curious. I know it was a gamble, but who put in a short where we topped out right here at this ring? Nice. So you guys are in profit. So that's 2 streams in a row. You guys should be in profit. That's awesome. I bet the exchanges really hate me and my charts. Damn, you guys are crazy using that much leverage. I'd be a nervous wreck. I don't think I could handle it. I mean, I buy at support, sell at resistance, and I'm still nervous when I put in a trade. You guys are using 50 times. Okay, Davey, you're just insane. Let me tell you something. You guys are using high leverage. Never, ever, ever go to Las Vegas. Stay away from that place. I mean, they'll love you, but probably bad for you. You definitely get a lot of free drinks, that's for sure. That's all you lost? Maybe more practical than I thought. The screen is blue. I see green. I do see some blue on the screen. Maybe you need to maybe you're on a mobile phone. If you click the gear icon and choose 1080p, I am streaming in 1080p. If I went to Vegas, I would probably, I'd get thousands of dollars worth of chips, but I wouldn't gamble and then just get the free drinks. But I think if I did go, I think I'd play blackjack. That's the only thing I'd actually play. shorts are going to get wrecked. Well, if you already put in a short now and you have a stop loss, how are you going to get wrecked? I don't get it. I think people that say that are people that want Bitcoin to just continue up and never drop. Or they just don't get the concept of swing trading. I don't understand that. I'm not in a trade right now because I'm doing the stream. I don't like to do I don't like to trade when I'm in a stream. I did buy in that last live stream. I did buy in at that point, but I did get out. I missed out on some of this pump here. But hey, again, it's about making profit. There's always more trades, guys. Always more trades. I'm not one of those that it pumps, $1,000, $2,000. I'm like, oh, I can't believe I missed that. I should have been in it. You know what? Wait for the next trade. Doesn't matter if it's at $100,000. If it pushes up 5% and you jump in, you made 5% profit. That's right, Davey. Profit is profit. So our current strongest support right now, you can see this on the B1 chart right here, 59,546. If we break that, then yeah, we're probably coming back down lower targets. You can see it is holding. Isn't that a James Bond movie? But all I can tell you, yes, we did get a pump, but pay attention to the Euro chart. If you have access to the charts, obviously it's called Euro. I only have one Euro BTC chart. But again, I'm just saying, this does show to be very strong resistance. Of course, we could push above it. That's why I say have your stop loss above. So if you're in a short right now, have your stop at about 60,271 on the Bitstamp chart. So that way, if it does start pushing up, hey, you don't get wrecked. You should never get wrecked. Thank you, Kelly. Thoughts about right now? Yeah, I'd probably be in a short, but I would practice some risk management. Make sure you have a stop set. It's possible we come back down and test some lower targets. If that being said, this right now is your current support. So if this holds, yes, it's possible we could push higher. We're consolidating right now. Let's go to the smaller time frame, see what's happening here. See, we came down and tested this as support. And see, we're pushing back up. So if we do push back up, guys, this is your next target right here. It's always a gamble. So, at this point, if we break below here, probably we'll go lower. What I want to see is if we stay underneath this ring. We could ride right down this ring. But isn't that just a hell of a coincidence? We push up, and then we get rejected. Now we're finding support. So if this holds, obviously we go higher. If this breaks, we go lower. But you can see this. I'm on the 15-minute. I would never. You should never trade on the 15-minute. I would not trust the MACD and the RSI on the 15-minute. I just wanted to show you that we're coming down and we were testing this as support. Get up close and personal. Phallic, I'm not going to answer your questions, especially with your name. That's a little weird, a little strange. Any room for alt move here, guys? If you typically when Bitcoin is up, it's a green across the board for most altcoins. And people talk about altcoin season. I guess dominance has a lot to do with that. The BTT chart? I don't. What's the BTT chart? Uh, I have a price label on the Fallon. What do you mean? You want me to save it? Is that what you mean? I just updated it, so your next strongest support below is right here. It's been updated. I know the labels are huge, Fallon. I'll make them, when I'm done with the stream, I'll put them back to size 12. Yeah, you got it. Next strong support. So look, again, you can see we found perfect support on this blue ring. So this could be support as well. Let's see if this matches. All right. So this blue ring, we got a perfect bounce. If we come back down, this is 59,025. Look, your strongest support that I have right now to watch is 59,560. This is your support. If this breaks, now look, we did wick, guys. They're gonna send price up and down. There's a lot of wicks. But look, we dropped below it right here. But if ultimately we're below this, I'm on the 15-minute, but if we're below this on the hourly and this becomes resistance, we're probably coming back down. If we stay above this, then you probably don't want too long up to 62,000. But again, let's see if we break this yellow ring right here. But your strongest support, look, if we break 59,560, all right, you have 58,479. This is support right here. But your support levels below, if we come down, if you're looking for another re-entry, well, the top of this right here, that we found perfect resistance repeatedly, your strongest support level, if you wanted to look for a re-entry to come down or short to, there's no guarantee we come down this low, but 57,685 looks likely. According to the B1 chart, if we drop below this point, a very strong support level is going to be here at 56,914. And again, the top of this wedge is 58,527. No, because I was asleep. And again, I mean, we were in this pattern. There's no guarantee which way this is going to break. I mean, this is a bearish pattern, actually. It's a rising wedge. And at the time, we had a bearish divergence. But guys, this is Bitcoin. I imagine a lot of people might have been trading it that way. Oh, well, this is a rising wedge. That's bearish. We got bearish divergence, so time to short. So obviously, the market maker sent it up. And those people, as some of you guys say, got wrecked. But this could just be a fake out and then start coming back down. That is the purpose of these rings, guys. That is the purpose of these charts. You know, I was going through the Bitcoin charts, and I didn't find any charts where we hit resistance that got rejected. We did come up and test this this resistance here at 60,770. So since we didn't hit this target, there was no other targets on a Bitcoin chart that I had. I loaded up the Euro chart and bam, right here at this line. Guys, there's no coincidences in these charts. When you hit a point and it stops, that is likely the point to get rejected. So according to the Euro chart and this yellow ring, it tells me, hey, we're probably coming down a little bit. Now we're waiting to see how far we come down. Yeah, the 4 hour has room to go, but come on. That looks so unnatural to me. Some whale just decided, you know what, let's pump this shit. I mean, look at that. It's just, normally it's like if you go through it, it'll be a nice curve and it'll be a curve. But just look at this. Oh, it's just doing a little curve and it, come on. That doesn't look natural. So yeah, if you're asking what I think is going to happen, I think we are topped out just going by the Euro chart. I do think this is our resistance, and we're coming down to some lower targets. So it's all, okay, so it's all in random? What do you mean random? Trust me, nothing is random. I mean, if a well decides to buy or an exchange decides to pump it, it's not random. They just decided to do it. All right, we're breaking past support on the B1 chart. That's not looking good if you're bullish. All right, guys, how much are you in profit on your short? I want to hear it. You use an insane leverage 125 and 50 times. I'm using 100 times leverage with $5. Yeah, if you want to take advantage of lifetime, you have to email me. Otherwise, you will sign up to the website. 15.9%. 1K. Nice. Interestingly, if we come down and test this ribbon, 5,952, 5,000, let's just see if we keep getting rejected. I'm going to zoom in on this a bit, guys. Every time I zoom in, I just want you to watch this ring right here, all right? Let's just see if this ring continues to push us down. Very nice, very nice. So again, and I just want to make sure you guys know this, not every chart is going to have your support and resistance. I mean, we got rejected here briefly, pushed above it, now it's support. That's why I have different charts charted different ways. So if you're not finding something on a chart, a particular chart, load up another chart. The Euro chart nailed this top right here. So always refer to different charts. Profited 4K, so took my profit to pay bills, and lo and behold, it goes up. that happens. But a lot of people get in a trade and it starts pushing up, and they want more. Give me more. I want it to go higher, and they stay in, and they're in a lot of profit, and they never get out. And then they're like, "Shit, I should have sold." That being said, some people think that same thing, and they get out and take their profit, and then it shoots up higher, and they're like, "Shit, I shouldn't have." So, yeah, I might load up some alt charts in a bit. I just want to see what happens to Bitcoin. Do pay attention to this yellow ring. If we keep getting rejected by it, it's possible we might move down it. Once we break it, we could push higher. But do watch right here. This will be your resistance. I'm not going to promise you, but I'm pretty sure if you push up, you get rejected right here, 60,781. If you do get above that, guys, your next strong resistance, and I can go back and show you why, 62,363 is a point to get rejected, and that totally matches with the Euro chart. Guys, when I have two charts charted a different way, especially on a different exchange and a different pair, and that target matches, guys, if we push up, this is where you get rejected, and this is where you get rejected. All right, time to refresh my coffee. Be back in a few, and maybe we'll cover some altcoins, and I'll let the stream run for a little longer, but I don't want it to go too long. It's the weekend and got things to do. Yeah, you guys are asking me, if we're going to go up, if we're going to go down. I can't tell you that. I can't see into the future. All I can tell you is, according to this chart, as long as we're below this resistance right here, it's possible we come down. We're testing this. I mean, we pushed all the way up to this point and stopped. Again, it's not a coincidence. Some people say, well, you just put random lines on your chart. You can call it random, but we did push up and we just happened to stop right here. So, and I showed you why this would be strong resistance. So look, yes, we can push above it, but it's been a lot of resistance, a lot of support. So likely, if we do get rejected, it would be at this point. Notice this lines up completely with this yellow ring right here. So as long as we're below this yellow ring, as long as we're below this point, this would be a point to short from. If we get above it, obviously your next target above is right here. This is euro, this is around 52,000. That just so happens to match this target up here around 62,413. So if we continue up, this is your point to get rejected, 62,413. But I would pay attention to this target on this A1 chart. We've been respecting this FIB channel, so this white line right here. If we push up and we hit this point and get rejected, again, you'd want to take your profit at this point. But I'm just telling you, it just so happens we're stopped out here. So if we get rejected from this point, yeah, you'd want to short as long as you're below this point. If you get above it, hold support, you probably won't too long. And I'll zoom in on it. I mean, again, it stopped right at the damn line. To me, that tells me something. If we push up and stop, I mean, look at this candle. This candle on the euro chart, just this one candle pushed all the way up, 3.47%, stopped right at this line. So yeah, that tells me, hey, if we can hit this point and stop, yeah, you want a chance of short. It's probably a safe bet. And look at this ring, guys. I know people say rings are silly. Why do you use rings, FIB circles? Nobody uses them, but look what's happening right here. We're getting rejected at this ring coming down. At the same time, we're getting rejected on this euro chart right here. So yes, if you're asking me, can we go up? Of course. But if I was going to chance it, it just makes sense. If you want to put in a short, this is a good point to do it. And then if you have your stop set above, if we push above and hold support, then you probably want to long to 62,413. But do watch 60,792 because that is your next strong resistance above. Just showing you how I play the charts, guys. All right, so I need to update the Ethereum chart. Obviously, there's you see this fib channel line here. Look, this was a lot of this is Ethereum. This is the E1 Ethereum chart, right? Okay, so you can see this was support and resistance right here. And this, so I say go back and look. So right here was resistance. It was resistance and support. We came down as support, came up as resistance, came down as support. We pushed above it. Now this is support. I need to add some more fib channel lines because obviously there's fib channel lines that I don't have. I need to add on to it. I got smaller targets below. But so your current support right now is 1,856. We hit this to the tick right here. We came down and hit it. So your support you want to watch, stay in right now, but if we drop below 1,854, you might want to think about getting out. This right here, this is the next fib channel line above. Notice right here, I'm trying to show you how to read these guys. Notice we topped out right here on Ethereum. We pushed up, rejected, 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 then we pushed above it. Well, the next fib channel line above is right here. So if Ethereum pushes up, you're looking for a likely point to take your profit. Potentially right here around $2,000. That's a nice even number too. So your support right now is 1,854. Your resistance above that I have on this chart, the next resistance is $2,000. Again, nice even number. And if we drop, you can see your support repeatedly has been right here. So, watch potentially catch a bounce, 1,774. According to this chart, this was our resistance. Let's see if this support matches. Again, Ethereum, I do need to update because we're above these fib channel lines I had below. Your current support, 1,845. So yeah, both of these charts match. So watch your support around 1,854. Let's just say $1,850. You get below that, you probably want to get out. Otherwise, if you want to stay in, we could go up to 2,000. And remember, if Bitcoin's coming down, Ethereum's going to come down too, guys. They're correlated. Bitcoin up, typically altcoins are up. But you can see, as I said, this is strong resistance, and it does look like we're getting rejected. This is on the 2 hour. It looks like the MACD is ready to start curling over. The 3 hour just looks insane right here on the C1 chart. I mean, it's just this green bar straight up. But yeah, look, we're staying right underneath this ring as resistance. So as far as I'm concerned, this is a damn fake out, and we're coming back down. Now, if you're looking for targets, like I said, your next closest support levels to watch. We did test this, 58,982, let's just call it 59,000. Your next support, 58,461, that's the top of this wedge. And then your closest support below that is going to be 57,685. And then if you're looking for lower targets, you have to zoom out, but 56,903. But yeah, I think we're coming down. If you're still in your short, guys, you're doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm not going to cover all the alts, guys. If I have alt charts, if you want to load them up, if you have access to the charts, just load up the charts. That's the point of subscribing to my website. All of the charts are there. They play out live. Just click the link and they load up. And then you can zoom out, look left, and see the targets for yourself. If you do want to subscribe and get instant access, this is the link to subscribe. And if you want to take advantage of the lifetime, it gives you access to altcoins, Bitcoins, precious metals, stocks, tutorials, Discord and Twitter, one-time payment, you're in for life. Contact me through the contact page, and then if you just want to sign up for $39 a month, you get access to Bitcoins, altcoins, precious metals, Discord, and Twitter. If you are subscribed, make sure you email me to the contact page. You have to email me to follow me on Twitter and to get access to our Discord. But again, that's why I'm doing the stream. I just wanted to see, just because we were coming up on resistance at this this euro chart that looked like it would be strong resistance, and this yellow ring we were getting rejected at. That's why I did this live stream, guys, just to show you that we were pushing up, how high we could push up. Again, if we push up higher, guys, if we break above this yellow ring, if we break above this resistance on the Euro chart, your next target potentially 60,000, 60,800, your first point to watch. So write this down, 60,800. If we get above that, guys, we're headed to 62,400. It's that easy. I don't have Safe Moon coin, but that sounds like a dangerous coin to be in, especially if it's up 600%. If you're in profit, I'd get the hell out of that coin. That's a pump and dump. Bet you the market cap's probably like 5 million. Okay, let me break this down for you here. So you can look at it this way. As long as we're below, I'm using the Euro chart. I already showed you why. I'll do it one more time. I'm showing you why this possibly could be a point we get rejected. You can see this white line right here. Resistance, 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 resistance. Flip that support. It's got some chop here. So that's what I'm saying. That could be a point. As long as we're underneath this, I would be short as long as we're below this point. Keep in mind, this is euro, all right? This 49,855 in euro. As long as we're below this point, I would be short just because this is very strong resistance on this chart. That being said, if you're long, if you want to be long, if you think we're going to head up to 60,800 or 62,000, then you want to have your stop set below this right here, this chart. This was your support below 56,900. Notice we pushed up and we found support right here on this fib channel line here. So if you want to be long, then have your stop, you know, down here around potentially, hold on if I get this damn brush tool off. If you want to be long, you know, have your stop set somewhere like 59,441. This is on the this is the Bitstamp chart. So if you want to be long, you know, have your stop somewhere around 59,465, and then see if we ride up higher. If we do push up, just like I said right here on the Euro chart, this target above, if we get above this point right here, your next target is around 52,000. That matches this next target above. So if we continue up, this is your first target to watch to get rejected, to potentially short right here. 60,800. If we get above that, your next point to potentially short is 62,401. But again, as long as you're below this point on the Euro chart, I would be short. And if you want to long, as long as we're above this point, you know, stay in your long position. I mean, we don't know if this is going to continue up or if it's going to go down. I'm just telling you, watch this point right here. If we get above it, and I think this line on the Euro chart is pretty much comparable to where this ring is right here. We are pushing above it a bit. But this line will be respected. Let me show you this chart zoomed out, why this is your first point to possibly get rejected. This right here is the next fib channel line up. So this line right here, this line, this was a lot of support. If I move this fib channel, look, you see that line below? That is the next fib channel line above. And notice this again, if we've been finding support, this would be a likely point to get rejected to come back down. That's why I'm saying watch 60,800 for a point to get rejected. If you get above that, your next resistance above on this chart is right here around 63,000. Nice even number as well. But it's having a really hard time getting above that resistance on this Euro chart. Well, how much? Let's see. We got a new 3-hour candle. We got 31 minutes until we get our next candle, our next 3-hour candle. Go to the 1 hour. Yeah, we got 31 minutes before we have our next 1 hour and 3-hour candle. Again, I'm just telling you, if we're having a hard time getting above this point, so I think it's likely, as long as we're below this, I would be short. And if you're long, I would have my stop set around 59,450. If we drop below that, then we're probably coming back down. And your next target above, again, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I just want to make you understand why I'm saying 60,800 is the next likely point to get rejected. I'm not saying we hit this point and drop down to 56,000. I'm just saying that would be an ideal point to put in a short. We will respect this fib channel line. We respected the one below. If you understand how I create these charts, it's basically like a fib retracement at an angle. So if we come up, you will get a slight rejection here, come back down. I'm not saying we can't push above it. I'm just saying this would be an ideal point to put in a little short right here, take profit maybe, and then buy back in at support. If we get above 60,800, your next likely target is right here, 62,400. And that's pretty close to this, 63,000. And again, this target up here, if we get above this resistance at 49,831 euro, your next target above is 51,973. And if you convert that to USD, that completely matches with 62,400. So I'm gonna let this run for about 15 minutes longer, and then guys, I got some things I gotta do today. Guys, I am not a fortune teller. I'm not a seer. I can tell you, me personally, I think this was a fake out to the upside and we're coming back down. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. I'm just giving you points to watch. If we get below 59,572, we're breaking a key support level to potentially take us down lower. Just because we pushed up and stopped right here, to me that tells me, hey, this is probably an ideal time to short. But I could be wrong, guys. I'm just giving you points to watch. If we can't get above this point, then we're coming down. If we do push up, just pay attention to 60,800 and 62,401. These charts are dead on accurate. So if we push up, you will get rejected right here, 62,400. it will break, or you hope it breaks? We have, just FYI, the next 1 hour and the next 3 hour candle opens up in 23 minutes, guys. 23 minutes. So if you're expecting a move, let's see what happens the next candle. All right, I got a little timer. Make it interesting. The countdown has begun. Let's see what happens. Yeah, the timer is the next 1 hour candle. Typically, when you trade, you want to trade on the 1 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour. But the next 1 hour and 3 hour candle is going to open in 20 minutes and 34 seconds. Hey, I put that at 20 minutes. Why is it 20 minutes 30 seconds? All right, that's right. 20 minutes and 19 seconds, the next 1 hour candle. So the timer's correct. That's what the timer's for, guys. Just the next candle open. And typically, 15 minute, not much can happen. But when you have a 1 hour or a 3 hour candle opening, you could possibly get a move. So that's what the timer's for. My money is on a drop. My money is on a drop, guys. I'm a skeptic. I think this was a fake out to get people bullish. Markets, U.S. markets are closed. This is just weekend effery. I think it pushed up. People are getting bullish. It's going to go higher. They're going to get long. They're going to FOMO, and then it's just going to come down. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but again, I think I'm entitled to my opinion. Yeah, I totally agree. This isn't retail buying in here, guys. Retail doesn't make moves happen this quick. It's not like thousands of people are like, oh, time to buy and push the price up. No, this is just a few wells, maybe some exchanges, liquidating shorts before potentially liquidating some longs. Again, we're just little tiny fish getting caught in the the current of the wells. Hopefully, you're going the same direction. But I think that's all it is. It was a pump, and then we get a dump. Typically during the week, I have live streams at Market Open. Around markets open here in the U.S. U.S. markets open about exactly 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So usually I start a stream early in the morning, and then let it run maybe till 12 or 1. But here lately, I've been doing a lot of live streams. This is the first time I've done a live stream on the weekend, actually. So again, if you're new here, if you do want to be notified when I do live stream, I think you need, well, first of all, you need to be subscribed, and then you have to click that notification bell, tick all, and I think that'll notify you when I do a live stream. So if you want to be updated when I do live streams, make sure you subscribe and tick the bell. And if you don't like this content, guys, make sure you don't hit the like button, because that definitely does not help out the channel. Yeah, no problem. Again, I just wanted to show, I'm sure a lot of people saw this pump and they were FOMOing in. Again, it was just a Euro chart that made me decide to do this live stream. This yellow ring, we got topped out, and we got topped out here. So I just wanted to let you know that it's possible we could be coming down from this point. And guys, I almost forgot. If you want to subscribe, $39 a month gives you access to all of the altcoin charts, Bitcoin charts, precious metal charts, access to our Discord, and you get to follow me on Twitter. If you want to take advantage of the lifetime, it's $2.99 and get access to everything, one-time payment. That includes stocks and tutorials. You can just access it individually through the subscription page if you like. But just to tell you, altcoins, I have a lot of altcoins I have to make, a lot of other charts, but right now I have Theta, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple, XLM, Neo, Cardano, Chainlink, Tezos, BSV, Comp, VeChain, EOS, Polkadot, OMG, Wi-Fi, DeFi, Libra, and Binance Coin, and a bunch of stocks if that's something you're interested in as well. But again, the subscription link is right here. And if you have any questions, guys, feel free to contact me through the contact page. I do respond to every single email. Well, if you join our Discord, everybody in there is always sharing different charts. They create their own charts. They show potential patterns we're in. And we have well alerts. You can be updated. You can see if people are, wells are moving from a cold storage into an exchange. Typically, if they're moving to an exchange, they're probably going to sell. So well alerts are kind of handy. And then some people in there show where a lot of buy orders are. So if there's a lot of buy orders below at a certain point, then that's potentially a point to jump in. And if you got questions about using leverage or what exchange to use, everybody in there is, really friendly and nice and helping each other out. So our Discord is, I think we have almost 800 members in there, but You know, everybody in there pays to be there, so they take it serious. It's not like some of these other YouTube channels where it's just free access and people spam a bunch of crap. It's like a little family, a little community. But again, if you do subscribe in any way, you do get access to our Discord and Twitter, but you have to email me to get the Discord invite link and to for me to accept your Twitter follow request. Yeah, everybody's nice in Discord. We have fun, we cut up, but for the most part, we all take it serious. If you want to follow my calls, though, follow me on Twitter. That's the fastest way to do it. And again, me personally, I would be short. I would be short right now. I'll probably be proven wrong, but just something in my gut tells me this bitch is coming down. I will say this. We had one hell of a pump with the markets, and I did say that it was possible we would have a crash. I'm sure you guys remember getting a lot of flack. I said that we'd probably have a crash on March 11th. That's come and gone. But if you'll notice, we got one hell of a pump. That is right when they released the stimulus package here in the U.S. I mean, they knew that things were looking bad. A lot of people expected this to drop. They did the stimulus package. We got a pump right at the date I said we would probably have a crash. I did say that if the markets pushed up and the stimulus package getting released would actually push the markets up, and Bitcoin follows the markets. But again, we pushed up a lot, so it is very, very possible that we could have a correction soon. And again, it is correlated. So if Monday, pay attention on Monday when the markets open. I'll do a live stream in the morning. Make sure you subscribe. Click the bell, notify all, so when I do a stream you know, or if you're following me on Twitter, I always keep you updated about these live streams. But if we have a correction on Monday, we're coming up on a blue ring on that Dow Jones chart, so it's possible I'd follow the NASDAQ and the S&P and the dollar. I always have these in the live streams, the DXY, the Dow, multiple Bitcoin charts, and again, if the markets start coming down and the dollar starts pumping, you want to be short on Bitcoin. But I have to say, because we cannot get above this point right here, I mean, we've been trying like hell. We pumped all the way up, stopped right here. That's not a random line, guys. It's a chart. It's accurate. We stopped right here. So it looks to me like since we pushed up to this point, we got rejected. Looks like we're going to ride down this yellow ring. So to me, it looks bearish. The next 3 hour and the next 1 hour candle is in 9 minutes and 51 seconds. Whichever way you're trading, long or short, good luck, guys. Yeah, this is the Dow chart. This is what I was talking about right here. This is this ring I said right here. Notice you could have played this chart from a while ago. Resistance, look, came down to support of this blue ring. Resistance, support. We pushed up. We tested this orange ring for over 2 weeks, and we were coming up on this yellow fib channel line. So I said, look, guys, if we don't get above it. Again, right here, this is what I was saying, March 11th, right here, this is the apex. said if we do not get above this orange ring, we're coming down to test this orange ring down here, my target 27,000. Just so happened they passed the stimulus package, and then bam, we shot up. So the next point to possibly get rejected, see this blue ring right here? I know it coincides with this orange ring, but notice how we rode down this blue ring right here? We got right up to this blue ring and came down. So a likely point to possibly put in a short, if you want to do a put on the Dow, that would be close to around 33,000. But likely, we go from ring to ring. So since they released this stimulus money, now we're above. We're testing this. We finally pushed above it. So your next likely point is up here around 34,500. And then if we get rejected there, we'll come back down and test this ring of support. The next live stream, I'll break down the Dow chart. We'll load up the S&P and the NASDAQ and some other ones. I'll do that in the live stream on Monday. But typically I start the stream about, I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and then just let it run for a few hours. And we got 7 minutes before the next 1 hour and 3 hour candle. And by that point, we should probably see a move, I would think. All right, guys, 1 minute and 10 seconds. Let's see what happens. Coming down to test support on the B1 chart at 59,594. If that breaks, I think we're coming down lower. We cannot get above resistance at 49,833 on the Euro chart. 58 seconds to the next 1 hour, 3 hour candle. I say we drop. I don't think we're gonna pop. I think we're gonna drop. Getting rejected by the yellow ring on the A1. My bet is on short. It's just my opinion. I could be wrong. This is not financial advice. This is strictly entertainment, guys. But it just makes sense. Do 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 do. It's the best I can do, sorry. 9 seconds. The hell? That was a goofy ass timer. All right. Well, that was anticlimactic. So here's what I say. Make sure you have the A1 chart loaded up. See if we continue down that yellow ring. You see we're getting rejected at it. The 2 hour chart on the Coinbase, the very right side chart, the Coinbase Euro, we have 59 minutes till that next candle. Guys, again, if you're bullish, you know, if you want to go long, I would have your stop set around 59,450. That seems like a safe stop. It'll be below this ribbon as well. If you're long, again, 59,000, say 50, just to play it safe, 59,423 if you're long. But to me, as long as we're below this resistance on the Euro, I would be short. If we do push up, again, guys, 60,800 is your next point too short. And if we continue up past, if we get above and hold support at 60,800, your next ultimate target before getting rejected is 62,400. But I have places to go and things to do, guys, so I'm going to kill this stream. If you do want to, remember, I'll be doing a stream Monday morning about, I don't know, I'll probably start at about 7:30, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Markets open 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. And we'll cover some alts. Hopefully I'll have some new alts to, you know, go over. But again, guys, just be careful. Just know that during the weekend, yeah, like someone said earlier, the whales play a lot of games. But guys, I'm going to kill the stream. Good luck. Trade safe. Trade smart. Don't be stupid. Peace. I'm out.